Now they've been charged with hindering prosecution, tampering with evidence, and concealing a human corpse, which under New York law are not bail eligible.
All right, Fox 5's Jody Goldberg live in Central Islip. And Jody, all four suspects have been released without bail.
Steve and Natasha, these bodies were allegedly mutilated before they were disposed, and tonight officials in Suffolk County are calling it failure on Albany's part, vowing to change the law after 4 defendants walked. All 4 suspects arrested in connection with concealing, altering, and destroying body parts before scattering them in several locations throughout Long Island walked free on Wednesday. Stephen Brown, Jeffrey Mackey, Amanda Wallace, and Alexis Nieves, ranging in age from 33 to 40, aren't going back to Railroad Avenue in Amityville.
Where are you going?
I don't know. It's uninhabitable due to damage to the plumbing after an extensive search, according to prosecutors. The 4 are charged with non-bail eligible crimes, including concealing a human corpse and tampering with evidence. In court, prosecutors say the defendants used butcher knives and meat cleavers to destroy human body parts and went through barbaric lengths to conceal it all.
He didn't have anything to do with this and certainly didn't kill anybody.
None of the defendants have been charged with murder in connection with the killings of the victims, a 53-year-old man and a 59-year-old woman, first found last week in Babylon Village. They entered not guilty pleas. Their attorneys didn't say how they knew each other or their victims.
We maintain our innocence. We look forward to receiving discovery and whatever evidence they have, and we plan on fighting it vigorously.
Criminal defense attorney Andrew Cherkasky, who is not tied to the case, calls the bail reform process an absolute disaster.
This is the problem with taking the discretion away from the judges. Every case is different, and so in one case where you have egregious sounding offenses, if it doesn't fall into just the right category in the statute, then all of a sudden there's no bail available.
Cherkasky says it's not uncommon for law enforcement to charge crimes they have evidence of first.
I think that the detectives likely were able to put the pieces of the puzzle together with regard to figuring out who is involved in that part of the crime or the movement of the bodies, and perhaps that evidence was very clear and apparent to them, whereas the evidence to actually establish arrests or the probable cause necessary for homicide or murder charges here, that may take them additional efforts, maybe some lab testing or some other types of investigative techniques.
The 4 were released with GPS monitoring devices and can't leave Suffolk County. They're due back in court this week, and next, prosecutors anticipate additional charges. In Central Islip, Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Fox 5 News.